as far as bones and stuff go, I mean, I've dabbled in a little like taxidermy. And
Oh, yeah.
Doing like cleaning or wet specimens, and just I worked on a lot of birds lately.
Really?
And just kind of, positioning.
What, like fish, they don't do them like they used to. You get a mold nowadays, right? You don't get a real fish. Or just somebody might.
Yeah. You can actually get real ones, or if you want to do moles, there's a lot of that actually happening though.
Yeah, so that's what I've heard. It's like a lot of molds and stuff. But look, I brought some stuff. My grandpa used to be a taxidermist.
What? Let me see.
I know the smell of the place.
Yeah.
It's a very distinct smell. Let me see.
You never wanted to learn?
Not really. Look, this is one of his old. There you go. It's had some better days.
How old is this?
Oh shit, that might be from the 60s. You think it has poison in it? Like, it's got dust that fall. Look, there's some right there.
Yeah.
What do you think? What is that? I've always wondered what that was. Sawdust or something, maybe?
Probably.
And look,
actually,
see at the bottom, they stitched them up.
That is neat.
Yeah. He had a whole shitload of stuff, too. I inherited a bunch of it. Like, nobody wanted that, but...
I wonder what he used, because that does look like sawdust, actually.
Yeah. Be careful, it shits it all out at some point. But yeah, there's that one. Oh, then I got this funny snake here. I don't know what... It's like a spring, too, see? It bounces, kind of. It's not meant to do that, but... I know that's some weird snake from Malaysia, I think.
That is neat.
Yeah. I got that off eBay one time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was buying Cobra wine. You ever had that? It's like a Cobra, a jar of wine with.
Actually, we have my fiance and I. We have one. He got that. I think it's a Cobra in. Is it a tequila?
Yeah, it's usually like a
whiskey. It's in a whiskey bottle.
Like a Johnny Walker bag.
Yeah. And it looks neat.
Yeah. Have you drank any of it?
No. I don't know.
I drank some one night.
Not sure.
Oh, it was a mistake. Don't do it. It was like the worst hangover ever, and I kept belching it up, and I kept like thinking the next day, because that's the only way I would have drank it, because I had no ambitions of drinking the Cobra snake wine.
Yeah.
And one night I got real drunk, ran out of beer. It was after hours. I couldn't get any more. And I opened up that old fucking Cobra snake wine, and I drank like half of it. And then shit started, like Cobra scales were in it. It was probably old by the time I did it. And but it was strong too, and it tasted horrible. Oh God, that's why I only drank half of it. And then the next day I woke up and I saw it, and I said, I can't believe I drank that. And then the hangover came. It was like a whole day hangover. But yeah, don't ever drink your Cobra snake wine. Pull that curtain up. Not you, Stacy. Yeah, look, here it comes. Oh, there's my old dog Willie.
What? Who
I could only find one guy, and apparently, as you can tell, he was the worst taxidermist in town. I had this dog. He was like 130 pounds. My favorite dog I've ever had in my life. I was heartbroken when he died. Like, I just didn't talk on the phone or nothing for a week. And I just drank a bunch of beer, and his dead body was laying in my garage, and I had like ice on him. I was like, man, I got to figure out what to do. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stuff him. So I started calling. Nobody wanted to do it. Like, no, and this is why. Because he used a coyote mount. That looks nothing like Willie. Willie looks so much better in real life. But anyways, I found this guy, and I was drunk, so I took my dead dog, and it was like moving a body at this point. That's a heavy dog. Yeah, it was a lab, like the size of a small bear. So I wrestle him in the truck, take him over there to Fort Worth, and this old man, he's like 86 or 87. He's like, yeah, I'm about the only one that does it anymore. And so I talked to him about taxidermist stuff, and he took the dog, and then I was like, well, I want to cremate him too, what's left over of him. So now I got ashes along with the fur, and I had to go back for the body parts. And he had them, he goes, I've got them in quarters. I guess that's like hunter lingo or something, like for deer. They cut them up in fourths.
Yeah.
And so he goes, I got your dog in quarters. So I had him in sacks. I had to go get my dog in sacks, load them up in the back of the truck, then take them to the guy that was going to cremate them off 183, you know, in Hearst. And they were close. I had to go around to the back and unload my dog in this refrigerator. And during that, one of the pieces of my dog fell out, and I had to see that. I was like, this is a fucking shitty idea from the beginning. After it just got worse and worse. And then 2 weeks later, when he was ready, I went over there, and he had his ears out. I don't know why. Why would the guy do that? Is there some reason that I might not?
Well, I mean, you didn't really do a good job in the first.
Oh, I know. He used a coyote mount, and he made it look like he's smiling. And he like, this dog had a wrinkly face like me, kind of. Everyone always said we looked alike, and not now. He stretched him out. There's no wrinkles on that dog's face at all. He looks like a Mickey Rourke facelift. And then what he did, he had to get 2 coyotes. That's why it's got a long, like, limousine-like look in the middle, because he had to cut them in half, glue them together, and and this all happened after a really expensive surgery. See how his legs are shaved? He had like IVs and stuff. He had a big tumor is what it was. And they took it out, and he didn't make it. But yeah, it was like the worst thing ever.